Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy KrisZeeTee, and in today's video I'm finally bringing you guys the popper build that I will be using for pretty much the entire year. This is the build that you guys are going to be seeing me play with Ticino when I do eventually end up playing with them, and just other, content creators that are guards. I will probably be using this build. Like I said, this build is going to be absolutely crazy. I have not used it yet, but my boy Iggymo, this is pretty much essentially his build. So go check out my boy Iggymo. He will be in the description below. Now, with that being said, I just wanted to share this build because this build looks absolutely crazy. I've been watching a ton of people using this build, and it's absolutely broken. All right, so now for the pie chart. Now, this is very interesting. This year, we are not going to be going with the red-green pie chart. Now, hear me out, okay? Listen, the red-green pie chart this year is not that good. You do not need Hall of Fame shooting badge, or you do not need Hall of Fame defensive badges, excuse me, because look, if you actually look at the defensive stats on each of these, you can see the defensive stats right there, and then you go down to this pie chart right here. The defensive stats are pretty much identical, and you get a much better three-pointer, and that is a new pie chart this year, by the way. And I don't know, it just looks 10 times better. The three balls better, the defense is about the same, and all you do is get gold defensive badge. So we are going to go with this pie chart right here. It is second to the last pie chart. All right, now for the physicals. This one is going to be extremely easy in my personal opinion. Now, there's really two options in this case. We have the speed vert, which in my opinion, it's all right this year. It's not really the best. You could go speed vert, but we're going to go pure speed pie chart because this build is going to be extremely quick when we do eventually end up hitting 99. All right, so what we are going to do first is get our finishing badges. I do believe this build gets 6 finishing badges, so what I'm going to do is max out my close shot, driving dunk, and then standing dunk to get that 6 finishing badges. That is going to be more than enough to be able to slash and catch alley-oops. You do not want any driving lab because, honestly, excuse me, you get one extra finishing badge, and honestly, that's not very good. So now for the shooting, all we're going to do is max out those 3 and then put our post fade to a 75. You get a total of 22 shooting badges. And now you literally just put all of the rest on your defensive, and that will be the build right there. Boom. 6, 22, 1, and 23. This build looks absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to go burly right there. And the height is going to be 6'8". Now, you could go 6'7", but honestly, the defensive rebound and all those other stats get way too lowered. I mean, if you look at the block, the rebounding stats, the block goes down by 8, the rebounding goes down by 6, and then the defensive rebound goes down by 5. Just stick to 6'8", honestly. Your driving dunk is also very good. I mean, it's a 69. It'll be good enough to catch lobs. Now, obviously, we're going to go 6'8". Now, for the, in my opinion, the best part of the build, we are going to go with 188 pounds because you get 81 speed and 78 acceleration, which will be an 89 speed and an 87 acceleration at 99. And then you will have a vertical of 74. All right, now for the wingspan, all we're going to do is go to max, and you're going to have a 77 3 ball. That is going to be 81 at 99, which is, that is basically way more than enough than, in previous years you needed to be able to shoot. And this year, you need like a 50 3-pointer shoot, and you're going to have an 81 at 99. That is absolutely crazy. The standing dunk is an 83. That's amazing. The driving dunk is a 72. That's also amazing. Your defensive stats are going to be 89 defensive rebounds, or 81 offensive rebound, 89 block, 81 steal, 81 lateral quickness, and then a 70 interior defense with an 80 perimeter defense. This build looks absolutely insane. Iggy did a great job creating this build. It's just absolutely broken. Now for the takeover, there's 3 takeovers that you can actually get with this build, and now there's spot up shooter, rim protector, and then obviously glass cleaner. We are going to be choosing glass cleaner because the glass takeover, as always, is just absolutely broken. All right, so now for the finishing badges, this is what we're going to be using. This could be subject to change. Like I said, I haven't actually really tried the finishing badges this year, but these look pretty good to me. Silver rise up, silver lob city, and silver limitless takeoff. That's pretty good to me. Now I'm going to bring you guys the shooting badges, and trust me on this, I've been labbing shooting badges for so long. This is going to be the best badge setup you can get. All right, so those are the shooting badges right there. We're going to have, for the gold badges, we're gonna have gold blinders and gold hot zone hunter. For the Hall of Fame badges, we're gonna have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame green machine, Hall of Fame limitless spot up, and Hall of Fame sniper. Now, sniper, I know you guys are wondering what this badge is. Exaggerates the impact of good and poor shot timing. This badge is literally like flexible release, but like on steroids. It's absolutely crazy. Now, for limitless spot up, this badge currently does not work. I repeat, this badge literally does not work. but I am just basically pre-firing this to when Mike Wang actually did say he's going to fix this badge. So I'm essentially pre-firing this and making it so that Limitless Spawn Up is going to be in Hall of Fame once he actually fixes the badge. Now for the one playmaking, this will always probably go on unpluckable. I don't want to get ripped, but you know, you do get ripped a lot in this game. I'm gonna figure out the defensive badges real quick and come back to you guys. Alright, so now for the defensive badges. I know what you guys are thinking, just like probably Iggy's comment section told him, gold defensive badges, what is wrong with you? This build sucks. Trust me, I have seen someone with max defensive badges on this build. This build is absolutely broken. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Gold box, gold brick wall, gold intimidator, gold rim protector, gold rebound chaser. We're gonna have silver clamp, silver interceptor, silver pogo stick, and silver chase down artist. This build is absolutely broken. All right, so a new thing I'm going to be incorporating into my videos is how you guys are going to want to upgrade the build once you actually make the build and want to get it to an 85 overall. So quickly, I am going to show you guys how you should be upgrading this build as soon as you make the actual build. So one thing I actually forgot to mention before we get into the attributes is the jump shot that I am going to be using. So the base you guys are going to want to go with is obviously 98. Now for the release 1, we're going to be going with Paul George, and release 2, we are going to be going with the all-reliable Rudy Gay. Now for the release speeds, I know there's a lot of different release speeds this year. I mean, honestly, 50% speed is not that bad. It's actually pretty viable this year. Just right there, I'm pretty sure that's the 50 speed. I know a lot of people said that they don't actually have 50 speed. I'm not sure why, but I think that's the 50 speed right there. But anyways, we're going to be using 75 speed on this build. It looks pretty quick. If you guys want to go up to 100 speed, I don't know if I recommend it. It looks pretty fast, but 75 speed is a great, you know, down the middle jump shot timing. So with that being said, let's get right into the attributes. All right, so once you make this build, I do believe this is how you should be upgrading it. So we're going to actually max out the driving dunk. We're going to put our standing dunk to an 80. We are going to put the mid-range shot to 79, three-point shot to 77. Interior defense, we're going to put that to a 65. Perimeter defense to 70. Max out the lateral quickness. Steal, we are not going to touch because we do not need the steal just yet. I mean, the steal is going to get pretty high, but not just yet. You're going to save those once you get your actual upgrades. I do believe you guys should look towards maxing this out first as opposed to, you know, anything else. Once you actually get your attribute upgrades. But 85 block, that's absolutely crazy, by the way, in a 6'8 player with a gold defensive badge. That's absolutely insane. 77 offensive rebound, excuse me, I cannot read right now. 85 defensive rebound. So you're going to have 77 speed, 74 excel, 43 strength, that's a little dodgy, 60 vertical, and 89 stamina. Obviously you get all the +4s if you get the +4s on the workouts, or if you have gym rat by now. It will be 81, 78, 47, 64, and then 93. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'm kind of incorporating this into my new build videos. If you guys are wondering, yes, the dribble tutorial will be dropping very soon. Now, with that being said, I love you guys, man. Have a great day.